Thursday. What about those other 9? When Jesus healed the 10 lepers, only one came back. His return shows a great example of how we should respond to Jesus. It's a powerful lesson, but what can we learn from the other 9? Why didn't they come back? Were they all selfish? Were they ungrateful? Did they have evil hearts? I don't know the answer to those questions. However, I think the answers may be less dramatic. I've officiated quite a few funerals over the last 3 years. One thing I've learned is that most people die never knowing how much they meant to the ones they leave behind. If you want to boost your self-confidence, fake your death and attend your own funeral. You'll be astonished by the stories people share about how much you meant to them. They will say beautiful things when you're underground they've never opened up to say when you were above it. The trouble isn't necessarily a lack of love or gratitude. We can be too busy, too distracted, or even too uncomfortable with being blessed to show the appreciation we feel. Maybe the 9 were so excited to get back to their families they didn't even think of going back to Jesus. Perhaps a life of being unworthy outcasts made them feel uncomfortable going back to say thank you. Maybe they got distracted celebrating each other's victory and Jesus was crowded out of their thoughts. There could be many reasons, but they don't prove these 9 were ungrateful. They only prove something else took priority over expressing their feelings. Yes, some may have been truly ungrateful narcissists, but more often than not, I've found even people who don't show their appreciation feel it. They just don't make a priority of expressing it. This challenges me to slow down and examine my life and ask myself questions like, is there someone I should tell how much they mean to me today? Gratitude can always wait, right? They probably know how I feel anyway. I mean, it really goes without words, doesn't it? I'm not perfect at it, but if I get a feeling of gratitude, I've tried to learn to express it immediately, maybe with a call, a text, a note, or even a small gift. Sometimes if the person isn't available, I'll express it to someone close to them. Gratitude can spread as fast as gossip if you share it with someone close to the other person. They'll rush to tell them how you talked about them because everyone loves to deliver good news. As you read these verses, pray and ask God to help you be aware of someone you should express your appreciation to. Then call or send them a text before life pulls you too far down the path to remember. Life is busy and it's very short. There's no better time to turn back and say thank you than right now. Psalm 90:12. Teach us to number our days, that we may gain a heart of wisdom. James 4:14. How do you know what your life will be like tomorrow? Your life is like the morning fog. It appears for a little while before it disappears. 1 Peter 1:24. For all flesh is as grass, and all the glory of man as the flower of grass. The grass withers and the flowers fall away. Proverbs 3:27. Do not withhold good from those to whom it is due, when it is in your power to do it. 1 Thessalonians 5:11. Therefore, encourage one another and build each other up, just as, in fact, you are doing. Take a moment to encourage others by sharing what God is showing you in today's devotional.